Hey everyone, it is 7 Demo 7. You can see me in the reflection over there. How you guys doing? I'm just on my lunch hour, and I've had a lot of things going on with my channel as far as like new airplanes and everything coming in, as you probably have guessed from the title of the video here. I'm gonna show you guys three new airplanes that I have. Two of them that are new and one that is used. But if you're following my social media, which is going to be the 7Demo 7 forum group, or my name, Jeff Yang, on Facebook, you will know that I have got quite the awesome airplane to share with you guys today. So, like I said, you can see me underneath the my lab lights here. So I am going to just step in front of the camera here. And if you guys are out there, just let me know if you can hear me. I just want to make sure my audio is good before continuing on here. Been super busy with COVID-19 going on. I was actually unemployed from both of my jobs for about 2 months, and now I am currently overemployed, which is awesome. So I actually went from a part-time worker to a full-time worker to help with the surge of patients that we get in the dental field. Hey, Mark, thank you for speaking up there. That's awesome. Yes, yeah, just like I said, I went from being like part-time employee of somebody and having my own business part-time to having a full-time business, full-time working for somebody, and also continuing to full-time work for myself as well. So been a really busy boy lately. So guys, what you can see on the bench right now is the Dynam Wolf FW190. Yes. And hey, how's everyone going? I will just give you guys, I did a full build video of this airplane, and if you can see the sheen that's on it, as you guys know, I like to take all my airplanes and cover them with the Minwax, which gives it that some nice kind of a nice handling, nice friendly to the hands paint job. As a lot of you guys know, when you have that kind of that matte finish with all these open pores on the plane on this paint surface, it really can get a lot of the hand oils on there, or if you get the airplane to dirt, the dirt tends to stay on the wings. So when you put the Minwax on there, it really helps to shine up the airplane. I really like the way the models react to you handling it, because as you guys know, over time, handling the airplanes, you tend to grab it in one spot, and that spot will tend to always get your hand oils on there and make the airplane look a whole lot worse. But it's just really nice as it goes for like even just taking the airplane in and out of your car, all the hanger rash that we tend to get. It tends to lessen that as well. So this is the Dynam Wolf FW190. I think it's also pronounced Wolf, I think, but I'm not German, so you guys can correct me on that. So I haven't put the stickers on yet. I'm just about to do that. It has a great sticker sheet that has the great German livery on it. And I don't have this quite glued on yet, since I was doing the Minwax on it. But this runs on 4S. It's a 50-inch wingspan airplane, pretty big for like a park flyer and whatnot. It went together really well. Actually went together better than my C-130, or excuse me, not C-130, my DC-3 from Dynam, which is also the C-47. But it's got a lot of nice scale detail, and I actually have some gun noises from my buddy Eric that I might be putting in this airplane, which should make it pretty awesome. So it has a really neat paint scheme. It's pretty interesting. I have a feeling this is a real livery from back in the day. But the airplane went together really, really well. Now the funny thing about this airplane is that, I hooked up with Dynam, and they sent me the one airplane, the DC-3. Hang on a second. And they've sent me two other planes, including this one, and they're in a little bit of a different fashion. They called me and said, or they messaged me and said, hey, we've got this Amazon return, and we don't think there's much wrong with it, so if you want to take it and fix it up and review it on your channel, go for it. And this is the same thing that happened with this airplane. This is an Amazon return. It has maybe a tiny little scuff here in the wing here, and the very tail end section here has a little dent in it. Other than that, this thing is perfect. The retracts work really well. It's got this huge, like 13-inch, three-bladed prop. I think it's 13-inch. But yeah, it's actually it went together really well. Like I said, minimal damage. So whoever returned this, it's benefiting me and my channel. So that's pretty good. So this is it runs on 4S and it's just 4 channels, so no flaps. Although there's a space on the bottom here. If you wanted to cut the flaps in this airplane, you can very easily do it. You can see there's a little pocket where you can cut out here, and they actually already have the pivot right here for your flaps that would make it very easy to add the flaps in. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm becoming more and more impressed with the Dynam brand. It is less expensive than say like an E-Flight, but you tend to have to do a little bit more work to it to get it to fly, but that work is always rewarded. You kind of know a little bit about how the airplane works and how to fix it if you happen to need it. So I'm going to go pretty quickly here. This is the first plane I wanted to go over, and this is the second plane. I haven't dug into this one yet. This is the Drift, and it is made by ZOHD, Zod, and it's a really cool, lightweight glider, like a beginner type of glider that's really tiny, but it has also the FPV system. So I went ahead and got the one that was all kitted out with all the FPV stuff in it, and I am not finding my knife here. I didn't realize. I thought I was just going to tear this right off. Apparently I was wrong. You need to go back to the gym. Well, kudos for good packaging. It's not ripping off very easily. This is called live video fails right here. Hang on just a second. I've got some scissors. And guys, if you have any questions about any of the airplanes I'm presenting right now, at the very end I am going to go over the questions in the comments section, and just let me know if you guys have any questions about what we're talking about today. So this is the Zod Drift. Pretty cool looking little airplane. Little carrying handle here in the box. Like I said, this is obviously the first time I've actually gotten around to looking at this, because I got it in along with the other airplanes, and this one kind of got pushed to the side. But I got this one from Banggood. It took a while for it to get to me. The battery pack, the 18650 battery pack that it's supposed to come with, that's on a different boat from China. So it's a little concerning, but it's funny how they ship from the same spot, but they come out in different shipments, which is kind of weird. All right, so let's take a quick look at it, and then I'll get to the main event, which is very big and very main. All right, so let me just take a quick peek here. Tiny little thing, little props, little tail, little fuselage, little wings, and we also have all the FPV gear, which should be the transmitter and all the electronics that are in it. I think this comes with a co-pilot as well, which is going to be kind of fun to check out. Here's the tail boom with the tail. I believe this has no rudder, it just has elevator and aileron, so it's going to be real easy to set up. But this would be really fun for a beginner FPV pilot with an airplane that has a nice glide ratio and is very predictable to control, and it also has the miniature flight control as well. Okay, so enough with the fluff here. We're going to get into the real cool stuff right now, and I'm going to be off camera for just a second. Thank you everyone for being here. Like I said, this is just my lunch hour. I'm just doing a quick video to show you guys some of the cool things that I have coming. All right, so this next airplane is something that I've wanted for over 4 years, I'll say. Let me just put this airplane away here. A lot of you guys will know, and I'll actually post up a video, a link once I get home and I'm able to post a link up here of a video I shot 4 years ago of some guys flying this airplane up at Kite Hill. It's a big airplane, and they were able to spot land these things on the Kite Hill runway, which was really crazily. It was crazy to watch because how big these airplanes are and how they were able to control them. So I've been enamored with this airplane for a while. It's an expensive airplane. Brand new, it's like $500-ish, but honestly, if you were to get an airplane like this, balsa and with all the servos and everything, it would be upwards of probably like $1,000. So without further ado, let me go ahead and grab the airplane. All right. Okay, it's kind of nice to like see this airplane actually moving around, kind of like this, because a lot of times when you just see the airplane just kind of sitting here, the scale of it doesn't really make a lot of sense, or it's hard to perceive the scale. But this is 78-inch wide Trojan E-Flight carbon T28. So just it's got this monstrous prop that's longer than my forearm here. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in real quick and just get the retracts down, and then we'll talk about it. So I'm super lucky to get this airplane. The guy that sold it to me is actually a subscriber. I was actually emailing him, and he goes, "Hey, I saw, I put up on my my YouTube channel like a photograph post of this airplane." He goes, "Hey," he goes, "I follow your channel." So it's really funny that because I didn't tell him that I had a YouTube channel. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plug this in, and I'll make sure that I have the throttle cut on so we don't chop anything that doesn't need to be chopped. Check everything here, and the throttle cut is off. Or the throttle is off. And let me go ahead and bring this over, and we shall put the landing gear down. If you're curious, this is about 12 pounds. I think with or without the battery, I can't remember. Let's see. So here is the retract. It comes down nice and slow. Oh, that's so cool. I could literally watch those retracts come down over and over and over again. All right, fellas, this is a really cool airplane. As you guys know, also, I have a very small car. I have a Lexus passenger car. The back seat doesn't fold down, but I'm actually able to get. Oh, sorry about that. I'm actually able to get the airplane in the car very easily by taking off the wings. The wings have 4 standard bolts in the bottom, and the tail section, this whole tail section comes off with 2 bolts. So it's going to be actually nice to take off this section here as one piece, that I don't have to take off any of the rods or clevises in the back. It'll all just stay there. I'll just plug the 2 control wires in, and it'll be 2 bolts to get it actually up and running. 2 bolts there, 4 bolts on the wing. I'll be able to put the fuselage in my car without really struggling too much. Taking off that tail section will actually shorten the tail section by a good 5-6 inches or so. So I don't know, what do you guys think of the thing? It is really crazy. It runs off a 6S 5000 as a minimum, and it goes. You can put up to about a 7,000 and 8,000 milliamp pack in it. Now, the other reason I'm obsessed about this airplane is I saw it also on Flight Test when they reviewed it. It lands so well, and I like airplanes that have great ground handling. I also own the 1.2 meter version of this airplane, which just has AS3X in it, and it handles so well. I actually run that one off of 4S instead of 3S, and I love how fast it is. I also love how this airplane sounds when it blows past you at close to 100 miles an hour. It's just really a great handling airplane, and it's a really big airplane. This is actually the biggest airplane, not in wingspan. I've had 103-inch wingspan gliders, but this is the most substantial warbird that I've ever had. So it's going to be really cool, really awesome, and I'm glad that you guys are here to kind of check this thing out. So let me get you guys off of the tripod here, and if anybody out there has any questions or anything like that, just let me know. But like I said, I just want to do this quick video, show you what things are coming up on the channel. I'll have a kind of a build video of this, and also a maiden coming up real soon. I'm going to try and maybe get like a 360 camera, which would be great to throw on top of this thing, and shoot some really cool videos. So let me just pull you guys off of here. Do this. All right, let me switch you guys around here. Flip the camera. All right.
Hey there, everyone. So, I can't tell you guys how giant this thing is. I mean, just look at it compared to my hand here. It's just this airplane. Even in the camera here, it actually looks a lot smaller than it actually is in real life. With just moving the thing around my office, I mean, I was clunking into everything. Oh, I should mention that I actually got this airplane used off of RC Groups. I was, and normally it's about $550, something right around there. And I've been waiting to find one used and someone that will be willing to ship it to me. So me and the guy came to an agreement, and he shipped it out to me. Um, and let me tell you, the condition of this airplane is amazing. It is. It looks like it's in new condition. I think there might be one tiny scuff on the wing. And he said he put it down hard once and got a little bit of a pop through on the top of the wing. You could barely even tell. Now, the one thing about this airplane is that it does suffer in the landing gear department. There's some, like, let's say if you're going kind of fast or even medium speed, the little fins that are on the landing gear sometimes is enough. It's enough to stall the landing gear. And with these AS3X receivers, they don't recover well from like brownout. So sometimes it'll get jammed halfway through, and the voltage starts to rise as it tries to overcome that jam, and it can actually brown out your receiver. So I've been on the RC Groups thread reading about this. The one thing they say is to really keep the landing gear lubricated, the screw drive that's inside of there. Most of the guys are recommending synthetic, high-quality gun oil. So I'm going to get some of that and make sure I keep the landing gear mechanisms in there highly lubricated so that I don't run into that problem. Unfortunately, a couple guys have lost their airplanes due to that issue. But I talked with the previous owner. He said he's never had an issue with this, and they seem really, really smooth as they go up and down here on this airplane here. So let's take a quick peek here. All right. I'll take off my glasses so I can read. I got some old eyes going on. Hey, John Yee, how's it going? Mike Dibble's always out here. Audio is better when you were behind the camera. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. I'm wondering if maybe I'm not actually tied into my microphone here. Let's see. Should be on. Huh. Okay. Hopefully this wasn't just a horrible exercise. And Mark Dibble says, maiden flight yet? No, I just got it 2 days ago, and it's probably going to be this weekend if my family does not go away for the weekend. So hopefully on Sunday if possible. I'm still working on my 2019 taxes, so. All right, so that's about it, guys. I'll just give you guys a quick bit of a close-up here. Nope. All right, so once again, here's the prop. Here's my glasses as a comparison for the prop there. Here is the wing. Like I said, this thing is in just fantastic condition. Here's a tiny bit of damage on the wing. I mean, it's super minimal. I'll be able to paint that very easily. But just like the horizontal stabilizer could be an airplane in itself. It's so ginormous here. I'm gonna pull off this. Let's see here. Which way am I going? Let's take this off. There's my pilot. Here is the 5,000 milliamp. Oh, actually, this is a 3,800. So, but the other packs are bigger. I just use this pack for when I'm doing things on the bench here. But you look, I mean, I can stick my whole forearm in this airplane. It's just very crazy how big this thing is. All right, so here we are. There's the T-28. This is one of those Costco tables, if that helps you out for scale size. And this TV here is a 60-inch TV, so you can see how big this is in comparison to that television. So, and I'll bring the Focke-Wulf over, and I'll put it on top, and just to re-emphasize how huge this thing is. All right, there's the Focke-Wulf. I'll come over here to the side. The Focke-Wulf has a 50-inch wingspan, and then this Trojan T-28 has a 78-inch wingspan. All right. Okay, guys, I think that is it. I will see you guys out at the flight line. I'm probably going to be flying on Sunday, hopefully, quite soon. So thanks a lot, guys. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Cheers.